All right. One of the other effects of just like trauma or like childhood abuse is that it sends us on this journey of like fulfillment or like this journey of like pleasure. And many of us think that that place resides out at a destination, or once we arrive at, you know, once we get the wealth, once we get the riches, or once I get that pleasure from, if it's addiction, if it's sex, if it's a person, or like holding a person hostage, if it's um, that sensation that we're seeking to fill us, right? And then we'll get it, and then it wears off, or we get it, and that person or that being or whatever feel smothered or feel like it no longer does what it used to do, and so you have to increase it, or you have to add more, or you have to give it more pressure. And so the reality is that despite our sensation, the reality is in the shift in our perception. Because what you're really searching for is that fulfillment that resides within us. It resides within you. So that void or that emotional place, because that's basically what it is, right? That we're seeking through people, through places, through situations, it's actually self-love. It's actually what it is that we all come into this world with. Our connection and our self-love. You see what I'm saying? So through trauma, sometimes I block that. And we'll convince ourselves that we was robbed of that. But the reality is that they can't take what they didn't give. So God has already given that to you. And so that resides within you. It's nothing that nobody can take. They can't take it. Because long after that person leaves, long after those situations happen, long after the first $1,000,000, the second $1,000,000, the third $1,000,000, that you're still left with you. And so it's a void that you're never gonna be able to feel, because it starts with self-love. The place that you're looking at or looking for is self-love, self-acceptance, and allowing yourself, giving yourself permission. But nobody took it. We can give it away. We can temporarily give it away, but nobody can take anything that they didn't give you. They didn't give it to you, so how can they take it? Nobody can take your joy. You can volunteer it temporarily, but they can't take it. And so once we get that understanding, then our perception, again, they're gonna work perception, it changes. We have to change our perception that everything that I'm looking for, it resides within me. If it's abundance, if it's prosperity, if it's love, if it resides within you. You ask for it. You speak it from yourself. It's within you. It resides all in you. Because everything that we needed, God already equipped us with it anyway. You know? And so once we have that understanding, that clarity on that, then our perception. They get that word again. Our perception changes.